Today we're going to talk about entry and exit points and how to time them accordingly to make a good decision. So we'll go ahead and we'll use let's use Boeing as an example. So based on an alert, let's say you received an alert from our server and you're trying to decipher if it's too late on the entry or if you can get in at a better price than when it was alerted. So we'll go ahead and we'll say the alert was the 9th, and we can go down to the first step. So the first thing you want to do is look at the daily chart. What I like to do personally is when I look at the chart, I will base my trade off of two indicators. So right here, the RSI and the MACD. So if we go ahead and zoom out on the MACD. There we go. So it's on the 9th. So the first thing I look at a trade is it in its overbought stage? Is it up over here, overbought? So usually what happens if it's overbought, that's a point of where it will rebound and kind of average out as it goes in that channel right there, or in that trading zone. That's the first thing I'll look at. The second thing I'll look at is the MACD. So usually when we get this lower MACD line crossing through the golden MACD line, it signifies that we're going to get a move up, a point crossing where the buying volume starts picking up. So realistically, if I saw this decreasing volume and the MACD lines kind of coming in together, crossing, I would actually plan on entering in this area right here. Maybe even right here. If you look, our RSI is indicating oversold. It is at 30 or near 30. That's a perfect entry right there. And this is all based on the daily time frame. So if you are trading options, make sure that it's you get plenty of time based on your expiration date. And also you want to make sure that you aren't getting too far out of the money. You don't want to just guess. That's gambling right there. You want to get something in the money. So right here, probably a 145 call with a long expiration, or quite possibly even like a 150 call or 160 call. Don't get like a 200 call, you know. So that's what I'll do, and we'll say, yeah, it was alerted right here. The next step I will do is I like to use the 1 hour time frame, and I kind of move down. So 1 year, 1 hour, 15, 3. So we'll go ahead and move to the 1 hour. We'll look right here. If it's a what is this? What date is this? What date did we alert? Right here on the 9th. So 1 hour on the 9th. Around here, yep. So I'll look, is that a good entry there? I have, these standard deviation bands to see, where we are trading at. Kind of just look there. Is it oversold, overbought? What is it looking like here? Overbought, and we get a large move up here. Okay, so if I'm unsure about that, maybe I'll move into the 4 hour chart to get like a better view on it. So once again, overbought, no crossing right here yet, but increasing volume. Okay, so overbought, technically not a good entry here. I wouldn't try to buy in on an overbought stock. I would wait a little bit longer. Okay, so the 15th, we'll move on to the 15-minute chart, and we'll go, I'm sorry, the 30-minute chart right here, overbought, and 15-minute chart, overbought. Yeah, so generally, no, I wouldn't enter this trade here, but look at Tilray. Tilray is a perfect example. Okay, so Tilray daily, what is it looking like? So I use the 50-day moving average and the 30-day moving average to see if we're getting a substantial move past from the downside to the upside. So you can see here, kind of in the middle range, so it is quite a guess, but if we look at the past history, it has been trading in this zone for quite some time right here. It does appear like it's dropping with where the MACD is at, and we are in the upper band rather than being down here on the lower band, and that's on the daily. If we go to the 1 hour, we are on the lower band crossing, and the RSI is not oversold yet. Okay. So generally with the hour time frame, it's not going to be a long-term hold. It's just going to be probably medium-term hold. I would say maybe 1 to 2 days. Okay. 30-minute. Oversold. Crossing. Overbought. Three-minute. Overbought, slightly count down here, and it looks like it's coming in to cross. So we'll go to even a wider time frame, and we'll look at the 3 week or 3 year weekly. It looks like that MACD is slowly coming up. Let's get back to the daily. So yeah, Tilray being at 736 here, I would consider this an entry, and that's because of the cross of the 50-day moving average and where it's at right now on the RSI. Generally not a safe trade. I wouldn't set a large position in it, but maybe buy a few contracts. And price target, I would go ahead and say probably around 13. I'd be even happy with 10, to be honest. And I would set a long contract on there. So I'd maybe go out to January, 54 days, and right here 7.5. We'll check out what is the delta on that. So delta is 0.60. Okay. So for every dollar the stock rises, you get 0.60 on the contract. Okay. Yep, so hopefully this clears up how to enter a trade. We'll kind of move on how to exit. So it's generally just the opposite. So whenever the indications are showing it is overbought up here, that's a good time to exit. And if we look at kind of the history right here, we were overbought and we moved up even higher into the overbought range. Same with here. So this area was overbought. The one thing that is concerning with me is NEO. How it's been kind of just trading in this overbought zone right here. But if you look at Tesla, Tesla's generally the same. Okay, so 3 years. Yep. So you got to look at the history of it, see, what range it's trading in, how it trades, how it reacts. But to be honest, I could definitely see NEO having quite a bit of pullback, and that is down to the 30 levels. But we'll see. We'll see how it reacts. Anyways, appreciate y'all stopping by.